Allez, 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 hop, hop, non, non. Macaro. La bobo. Mais macaroni, spaghetti, meatballs.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 47 of the Managersim series. This is just a roundup of what's been going on in the last couple of ticks, and to be perfectly honest with you, not much has happened. There's been a few things. One of the things that's happened to me is that I've got a new Stream Deck. So hopefully this will make some of the transitions from screens a little bit easier, and also means I can quickly turn off things like the microphone if I need to. And yeah, I've only got it yesterday, so I've got to get used to it. But it's already seemed to be working fine. So you should see me doing less frequent going back to my Streamlabs OBS screen, checking to see if things are working, because they should be. So let's quickly press a couple of buttons and hopefully this will work. So hopefully you will see. See, I'm still checking. Yep, there's my YouTube channel again. Again, this is where you can find all the episodes of Managersim and various other streams that I've been doing. I've been playing, as you can see there, I've been playing Outer Worlds, which is a great RPG game. But there's other things on this YouTube channel. Again, if you have missed an episode in the beginner series, then you can always come back here and look at previous episodes I've done. I've also played some other games, Wreckfest, State of Decay, and yeah, other games such as that. So I like trying games, see what they're like. But when I play games, I play them live. I don't do recordings like what I do for Managersim. But anyway, you're here for the Managersim series, so episode 47. Let's see what's been going on since 5 days ago. That's when the last episode was. So as you can see, we're still end of pre-season, end of the last season. I suppose the biggest news was Fritz has decided to leave the Champions AIK. He wanted a fresh new challenge, which is very good of him to do that. And sadly, I am trying to click on the AIK, but the game server has been very slow the last few days. Another reason why I haven't really been updating much on here, other than also that there hasn't really been much to update. So AIK is now free for a manager. I'm not going to take the job because I'm not a good tactician, and seeing the AIK drop down the table because of my own fault, too much. And there'll also be a lot of pressure. So what normally happens when somebody leaves a top club is that other managers start raiding for players, good players, but it's not happened yet. So maybe not in this case, but AIK are a really decent side. It's definitely worth any new managers coming into this. We've still got many clubs that people can come and join us after a very successful and fun first season. So yeah, you can come and take AIK's job. So Fritz has actually gone down to take Kalmar, which is going to be a great challenge, and he's already been very quick in getting some players. As you can see there, since he joined a month ago in the game, he's already bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 players, and he sold 4. So Kalmar, obviously for the next season, will be greatly improved, which the way things are going, the way how good Fritz is as a tactician, I'll see him at least being in the top 3 for next season. We'll do predictions nearer the time. Yeah, I'll see Helsingborg VF. I'll see that not much will change in the league table. My Elfsborg side, I think, will stay probably 8th or 9th. Be interesting to see how far down ARK will go down in the league without a manager. I don't think they'll go down too far. So next season will be, obviously, we have now gained an extra Champions League space, which was well spotted by Kay. Kay contacted me on Facebook, and he also posted on the Facebook group, which hopefully this will work. On my Stream Deck I've got a Facebook Managersim page, so will that work? Oh yes, there you go, it works straight away. That's cool. Let's see. Here we go. This is a great post by Kay. Great job, managers in Sweden. Congrats, we have secured a 4th Champions League spot from next season, taking Portugal's. That means by all, great performances in Europe have climbed from 5th to 3rd. That's great. Keep it up, we'll soon be top of the world. So yeah, we have secured a 4th Champions League spot. I'll click back. So this won't appear next season. Well, it will appear next season, but you won't get the 4th Champions League spot until the season after. So that will be 4 Champions League spots. So it means player side down to 8th will be in Europe in probably 2 seasons' time, which is a great achievement. So well done everyone who had a great campaign in Europe. And while we're talking about Europe, obviously a huge congratulations to Malmo and Kay again. Malmo were the last remaining side in Europe, and they actually won the final. So huge congratulations to Malmo, beating Chevrolet 3-0. There's the match report, and that player there, I can't even pronounce the name, got a double. So congratulations to Kay and Malmo, you the reigning UEFA Cup champions. I don't know if that means you automatically enter next season. I don't think you do, but because you're not in Europe. So interesting. Do you automatically enter into UEFA Cup because you're the holders, even though you're not in Europe? We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. What's been going on about my Elfsborg side? Not much. To be honest, we've had a pretty quiet couple of ticks after the season. We're trying to get rid of players because again we've got too much of a big squad. I'm trying to streamline the side down a bit, I think now. I have sold some players with good values of money. All these are profits. Like Sayo I got for free, and I sold him for nearly 8 million. Morientes, who really didn't get that many games for us, I got him for free and I sold him for 30 million. But I think one of the biggest transfers will be that I'm actually selling my top striker, or was going to be a top striker, but he just didn't like scoring goals, to a rival Swedish team, Örebro, and Morton. Morton is hopefully at the Mendel talking to Barker, the guy who I bought a few months ago for free, and I could be selling him for 70 million. With that 70 million, that would mean my money would go up from 176 million to 246 million, which means I will have a very good chance of buying an 80,000 stadium. So there you go, because you need 211 million to buy it, and I'll be well over that. So if the deal does go through, then I think I will invest into an 80,000 stadium, and that'll kill my money down a bit, but then I might get some decent youth players again, because the youth academies are always generally quite random. But if you're on low money and you invest a lot in your youth academy, you generally get more decent youths. As you can see, I've got some okay youths, but nothing outstanding. But we'll wait and see. It's all ifs and buts at the moment because I haven't actually sold Barker yet. So here's my players. I really need to start selling a few more to have a real trim line side. I'm also trying a different formation during pre-season. That's the best time to do it, is during pre-season. I've got quite a few pre-season games going on. Oops, wrong page. Which is there. And just making sure you were looking at the right screen there, because I just thought, oh, maybe you weren't. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, there you go. The server's slow. It's just appeared there. I've got quite a lot of friendlies. Still got plenty of room for more friendlies. Regarding the Donut Cup, to be honest, there hasn't been much interest in it, and I think I might give it a break this season. I've got a lot of things going on in real life anyway, and I probably won't have much time to look after it. So I prefer not to hold it this year, and then next year we might expand it to even more. I just want to have a calm pre-season of my Elfsborg side. I've got plenty of organising to do, and again I might get rid of a couple of players and buy some new free on transfer players. We'll see. But I've got a lot of thinking what to do with this Elfsborg side, because to be honest, my Elfsborg season wasn't the best. We had a pretty average season. We predicted where I thought we'd be, and it hasn't really been that enjoyable for me, to be perfectly honest with you. Don't get me wrong, I love doing the episodes, I love doing these series of games, these episodes for you guys, and I'm hugely thankful for the positive comments you're giving to me. But being in a very competitive league with at least 5 or 6 managers who are better than me, tactician wise, and getting the right players, it's great for them, but not for me. It's not so enjoyable for me. But don't worry, everyone, I'm still going to stay in Sweden. But it depends really on where my team finish next season. If we still finish 7th, 8th or 9th next season, then I may think of moving to another country for the final few ticks of Soccer Sim, of Managersim. We'll see how I go next season. The thing is that we also have to think about is that December the 31st and January 1st, we don't know what the future of the game is. It's now November the 2nd, 2019, which means we've got 59 days until possibly the game finishing. So I might want to try other options while I can on this, with the manager series, the beginner series, of managing a bigger club, or even going to a very small league and just try and enjoy it for the last maybe few months of the game, if it is the last few months. Because we've still got all these countries which I could possibly go to, like Northern Ireland. I might, if I do eventually leave Sweden, go to a smaller country and then take it from there. But that's all ifs and buts and maybes. I'm just thinking ahead what I might do at Elfsborg. All depends on next season, but this wasn't a very enjoyable season for me, to be perfectly honest. It's great having a lot of the community in the old Swedish league has been amazing, and people talking about how well their sides are doing and stuff like that. But it hasn't really been very enjoyable for my side. But I'm hoping we'll do better next season. Of course, we won't be in Europe next season, which is another blow. But I'll still do the international updates for the other clubs and see how well these guys will do, especially AOK with no manager at the moment. Finally, we go back to international cups, and another congratulations to Mike and his other team, Milan. I was going to say Liverpool then. Milan, probably the best team in the whole game world. Mike's won the Champions League for the 5th year running, which is an amazing achievement. Have you actually won it more than 5 years, Mike? I'm wondering. Let's have a look. 2008. So you joined there. Just quickly. Oh, you lost the Champions League in 2005. Oh, you won it in 2006. Won it in 7. Won it in 8. Cracky. Even more. So he's been in every Champions League final since 2004, and he's won every single one since 2006. So Mike's been, he has been Champions League final winner for the last 5 years. So Milan are the best side in the game world. So congratulations to Mike and his side there. Of course, he's also the manager of Helsingborg. So I will see how. I clearly will see Helsingborg following that tradition and dominating the Swedish league in the next couple of seasons. We'll see. Because obviously he's going to use the same sort of tactics, the same sort of way of buying players, getting youths in, making them much better, and then leading them to glory. He has got a lot of oranges. Players haven't been playing yellows. So there you go. That's what we might be doing for next season then. So I'll definitely stick with Elfsborg for another season, see how we get on. If we show a bit of an improvement, hopefully this formation change might do that, then I'll see what happens next season and then make my mind up if I'm going to stay in Sweden or I move to another country. If I move to another country, obviously the episodes will still take place. They will carry on until the game ends, if it does end. And there we go. So thanks for enjoying episode 47. I'll be back again, possibly after the season ticks over and all this is reset. We'll then go through pre-season motions and maybe some predictions as well. Definitely going to be interesting next season for the other sides, with ARK now losing their manager and Fritz taking over Kalmar. How far Kalmar will go up? They will go up far, because Fritz is a tactical genius. So I see Kalmar going up further, and they will overtake us at Elfsborg quite easily. I just wish I was that good tactician. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Chat to you soon.